So we're back.
Yeah. So we are back. I am
Yes, we
currently
are back.
driving through a tornado right now. So excuse me if the signals cuts in and out, and if I look crazy or you hear me say random things like "oh shit," "what the hell is that," and "no," or anything like that. We got 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts whipping us around the road right now. It's me and Major trying to get home from football practice. It was in the middle of football practice when it got really dark, really fast, and sirens started going off. So I am unable to grab my phone and click that share button. So for those of you who are tuned in, please go ahead and click that share button. Get us out there to everybody. Let them know we're live. Otherwise, it's going to be a small show tonight. Anyway, it's Trash Talk Tuesday, so it is what it is. But when else are you going to get content like this? Live from the tornado.
I was about to say nobody's going through these links in these channels uh, to give people content.
No, this next level shit right here. I have evaded several down trees. I have seen down power lines. We were at the gas station, and it literally was, the big trash cans that are shaped like Coke bottles for recycling or whatever. They're screwed into the ground.
Yeah.
It ripped two of them up and blew them across. It's rough out here. It is wild, and I got 23 minutes, dog. Sheesh.
Hey, man.
23 minutes to get to the crib, and we are driving through it, not to it, not from it. We're driving right through it. The storm is stretching across the whole southeast Wisconsin and northern Illinois. So, and it is heading to the lake, which I live right off the lake. So, yeah, it's gonna be an adventure.
Tough.
And the worst shit is that we're this whole way home is just surrounded by trees. And so, if that wind gusts and blows, I'm not as concerned of not being able to control the car. I think I'll be okay. It's blowing something into my shit or in front of my shit at the last second.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the worst part.
So you
that's
just
the worst
stay there,
part
buddy.
about,
I got this.
Yeah, that's the worst part about defensive driving. Is just I gotta be on point, not only with the wind, not only with the rain. I gotta be on point with the other drivers, and I gotta be on point with shit blowing in and out. Yeah, man. Agent K is going through a rough period right now with going on. There we go. So yeah, you definitely got to watch out for all that shit, bro. Because like I said, you got stuff flying at you. But oh god, yeah, he's gonna be having some difficulties. But anyway, man, it's Tuesday Trash Talk, man. We really just came in here, talk that shit, just like I said on regular Tuesday. Shit, man, talk about these damn Jazz. Shit, the talk of the town, man, has been everybody. Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? The speculation, man. Everybody is tripping over this CJ Henderson shit, man. Oh man, we got Jaguars in the building. But yeah, everybody's tripping over this CJ Henderson shit, man. I don't know. It's like, oh my god. It's like every angle people want to attack it from. Oh my god. If he's not bought in, he needs to go. Oh, he's a mental case. Oh, another player from Florida not panning out. Oh, a whole bunch of shit, man. I don't know. We just gotta let this shit play out, man. Because at the end of the day, when we're dealing with football, I think he'll be ready to play. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in his personal life. And that's not his job to I don't know. It's not his job to tell us what's going on in his personal life. So if he's ready to play, he's ready to play. If he's not ready to play, then he's not gonna be ready to play. But I think spending some time in the defense. Like I said, he just came back from COVID or from the COVID list. He hasn't been working with the team. I feel like people look too much into uh, like optics. Like, yeah, he came back from practice. He came back from being away. He came back. He was working away with the team. Yeah, because he needed to work on conditioning. That's what happens when you miss practice. You don't just get to jump back in and just get to just roll along with how everything's going. No, now you need to get conditioned. You need to get up to speed where we're at. We're gonna let you work your way back in. Like, oh, he's out there with the second string. Yeah, because he's missed practice and he's behind on reps. And there's guys who've been here who they've already put in their reps. So it's like just because you were a former first round draft pick, that doesn't mean you just get to come in and just take over all the reps. No, that's not how that works, man. You gotta put in your time. You gotta earn that. You gotta earn that spot back. Right now, you're last in the depth chart when it comes to cornerbacks, and that's crazy because you're a first round draft pick, and you shouldn't have to be thinking about, oh, am I going to be on the roster or not, or where if I'm going to start or not. Mm-hmm. We say right, gotta love that crossbody throw from Trevor, and Cisco is going to light. Hell yeah, Cisco's going to light it up. Like you see, he looks big. Like he looks really big at safety, and he's still moving fast. So it's like I don't see how you move. I don't see how a tight end moves him or like breaks away from him. He's going crazy. You were right, Robert. He looks like he's going to light it up this year. And then hell yeah, that crossbody from Trey talking about the other day. I didn't see anything today. If there was some new stuff today, but I did see some crossbody throws the other day from Trevor. But shit, I expect he should be able to make every throw. I think he will make every throw when needed. Shout out to Jack Curry in the building. Got Robert in the building. In the chat. Got Mama Bailey in the chat. Oh. But yeah, man, that's just. I think we just gotta lay off of CJ, man. I think we just gotta let him get his head right. If it's a mental thing, if it's something that he need to get right in his head, let him get that right. But what we gotta stop doing, what we really have to stop doing, is just like making stuff up, or just like seeing a meme or seeing something on Instagram and just making that fact. Like that's not fact. Just because you saw something or you saw a meme doesn't mean that that's fact. People are telling me today, I was getting into it today in different Jaguar groups. Yeah, man, he, if you're gonna ask for a trade, we don't want you here. We don't want you here. I just asked it out. I asked the dude. I said, "Hey, when did CJ ask for a trade?" This motherfucker literally told me that. Let me find it, so I don't misspeak on this person. He told me to do my research, and if you already have, that I need to look harder. And I told him that he hasn't requested a trade. You need to start getting all your information from Facebook. That sent him into a rage. If might I add, this sent him into a rage. So the most part, pretty much, he told me not to respond to him because he's a grown ass man. Da 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 da. Whatever, dog. I was like, let me get up out of these Facebook groups, bro. But it's just like people don't come up with their own thoughts. They just hear a little bit of something that somebody said, or they read a half of a thought that somebody put out, or they read something that somebody completely put out that's wrong, and then they just keep running with it. Like I can't. I don't know, man. I don't even like to hear some of the stuff that comes out that is from the so-called like sources of the Jaguars. Like you have guys on the internet or on Twitter who have all these inside sources, and they're just like, yeah, man, CJ this and this, or da 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 this and this. And it's like, well, how do you know? You know what I'm saying? How do you know? I've heard people say that to the point where he's checked into mental hospitals. Oh yeah, CJ was in the mental hospital. I'm like, what, bro? Like, how the fuck? Like, how in the fuck? That's what you came up with? It's just like, yeah, he was in the man. Shut up. We don't know. You don't show me the records. Show me the records. And right, Robert. Every team's YouTubers want CJ. Yeah, but every team's YouTubers don't have nothing that we really want. So why would I trade CJ Henderson? I still have value in him. He's still a young player. He played 1 year in this league, and yeah, I remember too. He the fans kind of he had an up and down season. He started his first NFL game off with an interception, a win, and then we lost all the rest of the games. And this is with an organization who, at the time, wasn't really trying to win games. So you don't have the best motivational people around him. They weren't having all those guys around him. They weren't having the personnel or the staff around him to move him up or to bring him up or to cheer him up or actually present like an opportunity to like feel like he's playing better. He was playing as hard as he could. He's got to get adjusted to the league. Corner is a very hard position to play when you get into the NFL, especially like I say, a rookie. Like you gotta understand. That there's a learning curve when it comes to that. And then he got hurt. So at the end of the day, if I need to see more, I'm not trading him. I didn't see enough for me to trade him. I don't think he's a basket case. I don't think he's doing anything crazy off the field, but definitely gonna figure out some kind of. We got to figure something out. We got a lot of DBs and we got a lot of receivers. As Robert said, I hope DJ won't miss hand time for his hand. Okay, yeah, no, definitely. They say he'll be good for week 1. So I don't know exactly what happened. I didn't see, but I guess he broke his finger. So I'm guessing that happened like on Thursday, and they probably went and got surgery Thursday or Friday. Because they're like, fuck it, you might as well just keep going, just keep working your cardio, keep working your cardio. But yeah, I think he'll be all right with his hand. Ertz in a second might tempt me. Yeah, it would. But still, I kind of want to see maybe a couple games into the season. That way, I get to see if Zach Ertz is doing anything good, and that way, I also get to see if CJ Henderson has got his head around. Now, we might not be able to do nothing because he might not get. If he doesn't get his head turned around and he's acting kind of wild, then there is no trade value. So right now, you may be the only time where you actually have value in trying to trade him before the season starts, but. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of just. I'm not a big fan of just fucking shipping guys out if at any kind of start or any kind of sign of potential a little bit of upsets or disgruntled. Like I'm not with that. Trevor's bullet ball. Hell yeah, that's what I'm thinking. On a little short pass, like a little comeback, snap that shit right back. Gotta get surgery. Hey, Byron Leftwich was ripping people's finger webbing, so I mean, you gotta have that power. You gotta have some power on the ball. But yeah, man. Duval Noel, shout out to Duval Noel in the chat. Yeah, I want him to succeed, man. Like I said, it's a first round draft pick, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the I want to see all those guys succeed, but we did invest in time. I mean, I guess that kind of goes into Dave Caldwell. Like, why would you like these aren't new issues. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this, you supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be doing evaluations on these guys, and that was the biggest issue with the Caldwell thing. I was like, he just sees numbers on the board and just says go, or like I don't know if he watches. Like I don't know if he even talks to these guys. Like he just watches film. He just watched film, and if you're telling me 1 year after in the league, this is how he's like no, that's how his mental was when y'all talked to him for the first time or talked to him in general. So you wasted our first round draft pick on a guy that if any of this mental stuff is true or he's something else is going on, it's like you're supposed to pick up on this kind of stuff, especially during the evaluation process. Like, how is this kind of stuff getting through the wash? I mean, at least with Justin Blackman in the old regime, shit, we got production out of him before, but we also knew exactly what his red flag was. We knew he had an alcohol problem, but we still took the chance because we could run the ball and we had a good defense, and that was just an addition. It just didn't work out for us, man. Oh, yeah, man. Sorry to have some dead space, man. My definitely Taylor Bryan needs. Yeah, Taven's gonna get cut. I think. He not even putting on pads. He walking around with a hat on. I ain't never. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. We got Jerry Brown watching too. Shout out to Jerry Brown. Let's go Jags. Also, the Men Until podcast moderator, Jerry Brown, man of many talents, master of many talents also. So shout out to Jerry Brown. Oh man, I had something pulled up too. No, today, what I really want to talk about today was practice. I didn't see much. I just know it was really hot today. And apparently, them boys they didn't play in the flex. They didn't play in the flex field today. I think they was out on the. They was actually out in the elements. It was like 96 degrees. Um, so I'm guessing some of them boys got to feel that real Florida heat for the first time. Last week we had that rain, and so it got a little warm, and then it just everything washed out. But I think just conditioning. These guys they're gonna have to be ready, man. This ain't no play, man. I don't know if y'all know if people if you're not in Jacksonville, it's hot. When I tell you it's hot, and it's very humid, and the heat index is ridiculous. So if it was 96 degrees a day, honestly, I'll tell you right now, it felt like 105. And if you had on pads, full pads, and a helmet, that's adds another 15 to 20. It felt like 120 to them guys out there. I can tell you that right the fuck now. It's gonna feel even hotter on our first regular season game at 1 o'clock. Like I'm prepared for it, which means they'll be prepared for it. I just hope that the other team is prepared for it. Because trust me, their fans aren't going to be prepared for it. It happens every year, first game of the year. Every team's fan. I don't care if it's the Patriots fans. I don't care if it's the Packers fans. First game of the season, the opposing fans pass out in Duval. In that stadium in TIAA Bank, them people are going to sleep. And not voluntarily. It's too hot for them. The other teams, they can't. It starts getting. They start getting woozy. They don't understand that you can't simulate that. You can't practice that. Like the team come off their bus and then they go do some. They do a little bit of warm up at the stadium. Yeah, that ain't nothing. Yeah, it's warm, but motherfucker, that 230 heat in Jacksonville is no fucking joke. So like I said, competitive advantage. That's what I feel like we're always gonna keep is them boys. They look good in the actual. They look good in the heat, and like I said, they're starting to get acclimated to it. So, if anyone looks mentally challenged, Brian, he couldn't find a guy if it had him on it. Yeah, he's not he. Taylor Bryant's he's not a thinker player. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's more of a mountain guy, move the mountain guy. Hey, I need you to clog this up and just keep going through that. If you tell him to do that, he'll do that every single play for you. You start trying to make him do stuff that he doesn't do, it's going to be an issue, man. He's not an elite pass rusher. They have him playing big end, and it's like he's really not a big end. His body style might say that, but he's not. I don't know if he's bright enough to do that. That was another first round pick, Dave Caldwell. You know what I'm saying? It's just insight. Why are you just picking people off of numbers based or off of somewhat public perception? You got to do your research, man. These are guys who cannot help a football. Taylor Bryant's not a guy that helps a football team win. And that hurts me to say that because he's a Gator and that's who I root for. But I don't see any situation where Taylor Bryant was helping our team win, even when we drafted him. That's why I was so upset when that happened. So it's going to be tough, man. Well, it's not going to be tough when they cut him. I'm not going to feel not one little bit of I'm not gonna spend one little bit. I'm not gonna miss him one bit. So yeah, when they cut him, bro, we definitely look that could be for Tebow. We cut Taylor Bryant, and that might be Tebow's spot. Either that or Jalen Camp. But we're gonna figure something out, man. Oh man, Trevor, motherfucking Trevor. Hey man, he looking like he is what he is, man. Looking like it is what he was expected to be. Um, Dotting everybody up over the field. He's looks like he's starting to find Colin Johnson a lot. That's starting to be one of his favorite targets. We know the work he gets done in with Marvin Jones, Vissel Chenault, and shit. When DJ gets back, everything should still be nice and well oiled. Uh, but that makes sense when we started signing up those extra receivers on the weekend. Everybody was like, "What was going on?" It's like, "Oh yeah, DJ broke his finger." They didn't tell anybody, but DJ broke his fucking finger, so we need to bring in some more bodies. Uh, Man, now the Jets are, hell yeah, they're wishing they got Justin Fields. Man, we told y'all that Zach Wilson was not it. We know Zach Wilson isn't it. He's about to play for the New York Jets. He's playing in New York City. They talk about pressure. There ain't no that's pressure playing in New York, bro. That is crazy. But hey, let them reap what they sow. That's like the guy. That's like the damn. Somebody posted in another jazz group today, and there was a column that says signs that Trevor Lawrence might be a bust. And they were going off of a practice where he was, the first practice where they were actually allowed to go for balls that he threw 2 interceptions the entire day. Oh my God, he's showing signs of a bust. But mind you, the person who wrote this used to be a scout for the Jets, like in the '90s. So it's like, bro, you're biased. Like you're not coming in. If Trevor Lawrence was, and you're a beat writer, now you're a beat writer for the Lions. But if Trevor Lawrence was on the Jets, you'd be sucking his dick. I'm talking about all of it too, bro. Straight to the balls, and you wouldn't give no fucks about how you look right now. You're just upset that Zach Wilson isn't doing shit in camp, and it looks like it's like it's over for him before it fucking starts. And now you just gotta fucking what, he's gonna pile on top of our quarterback. We know he's a fucking great, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Man, you know who this kid. We know who our kid is, and we know who your kid is. Y'all shouldn't have won that fucking game, I guess, bitch. You got us fucked up. Yeah, they got the Jags completely fucked up, man. But back to what I was saying, I was getting exclusives for Jets. Yeah, I mean, bro, it's Jacksonville. We're not the media darling. We're not ever going to be. But that should be part of the chip because you know that these people aren't. They don't give you the respect. So the only way you're gonna get it, it's not gonna be nothing given here. It's gonna be you gotta earn it. You're not the New York Jets. They'll get respect because of the New York Jets. They're a storied franchise. They've been here from damn near day one. So you're definitely gonna have that, but I don't. It is what it is, man. Because y'all remember how it was in 2017. They're talking, they're laughing at us, talking crazy at us, da 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 da. And then as soon as we got on that roll, everybody was sucking our dick. Oh man, next year, man, they're just going. Y'all primed and ready to go, man. I don't even like the Jets, but look, y'all just do what y'all did last year, and y'all gonna be better. Y'all gonna be better, man. Y'all don't know, man. No, we had one shot to do it. You know what I'm saying? We had one shot to do it. Now the media needs to understand that, and these players need to understand that that doesn't happen. We just don't. You don't go from damn near last place to almost in the Super Bowl. That's not what happens in football. We need to be able to build sustained success, and that's what Urban Meyer is here to do. He's here to make sure that we have sustained success, and that we don't that we become a staple. You know what I'm saying? That we're not a flash in the pan, because everybody would love that if the Jaguars were going to, you know what I'm saying, just win 10 games every year. Like that should be the standard. That should be at least the standard is we got 16, 17 games. We should win 10. And we win 10, and that puts us in a position every single year to go to the playoffs, and it puts us every year to, like I said, to get into the tournament and see what we can do. But we ain't never gonna win no Super Bowl winning 3-4 games and not even sniffing the playoffs or going to the playoffs one time. Like, if you're gonna be Cinderella, you gotta be Cinderella all the way. You can't just be Cinderella and then everything has to go right for a Cinderella team. You can't be having no wrong. You have to be able to overcome fucked up referees. You got to be able to call bad calls and favoritism. But if you're not built for sustainability, you'll never overcome that because you ain't never had to deal with it in that situation. Guess what? If we get to a place where we lose like a really big game, yeah, it sucks that we lost. But I feel like I'm more than confident in Trevor that he'll take that loss and take way more, learning way more in that loss than he would have in any of those wins. So, like, when I didn't feel confidence in that 2018 team, was because I knew we needed another quarterback. So I knew it was going to happen, but we didn't get another quarterback. I feel like a situation where if we're in that same situation and Trevor Lawrence, we lose in the AFC Championship, I'll tell motherfuckers to watch out because we're going to win it next year. I didn't feel that way. But that's because I know now what we got. But, hey, man, it just all circles back to Trevor, dog. Like, we're putting a lot on his shoulders, and it's a lot of intent, but you got to, man. You got to hope that he is the savior. But, like I said, that's what he's been preparing for his whole life is to do that. So, we just gotta let him do his thing, man. I want Trevor after getting wild card on the interview with local media. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, I mean, nah, yes and no, because the local media is kind of bullshit too. Them motherfuckers they be so motherfucking pressed to be so pressed to goddamn to be heard to be on that shit. But I mean, I understand. They got all their little their network ties and their industry ties, but yeah, I would prefer to find small local media like podcasts, like someone like us, or even Denny Hamlin, somebody to do it with going straight to ESPN. But he's a big brand. He's not a local kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that he's going to do is global. These motherfuckers, they love Trevor Lawrence is loved in this country, and being in Jacksonville is not going to stop that. So he's always going to put himself on the he's always going to put himself on the fucking pedestal. Jesus Christ. He's no surprise. Yeah, yeah, like I said, we're talking about Andre Cisco. If he ends up being a starter at safety, pressure, because Shaq Griffin's supposed to be good. Sidney Jones better be good. He better be good. He was good last year. He better be good this year, because that having one good year shit ain't gonna cut it, man. And especially if we ain't gonna have CJ out there or doing nothing, because CJ should be the number 2 corner right now. But like I said, I think the writing's been on the walls if we do move CJ, because we brought in a big free agent corner, we re-signed the other corner, and then we drafted a corner. So, like I said, the writing's on the wall, but I still have hope that he turns it around and gets to play, because he's probably one of the most talented corners on the team. Definitely, to me, he's probably the most talented corner on the team. But it don't do me no good if he's out on the fucking field. Yeah, no, Cisco. I heard Cisco play with the ones today. They say, yeah, I mean, he looks solid, man. He looked really, really good today. Everything that I saw, all the video clips, he was just winning. Every time they were like, winner, Cisco, winner, Cisco, winner, Cisco. I'm like, damn, okay, did he lose any fucking reps today? Like, I don't know if he lost any reps. So I'm excited to see what Andre Cisco will do when the ball is actually flying around on Saturday. Yeah, he definitely has a quick. He got quick brain instincts, man. He likes to go get the ball too. He has really good instincts, and you can't teach that. That's he's one of those guys who probably only played corner his whole life. So it's like, yeah, you can't teach that instincts. What else happened? We had a. There was a lot of stuff that happened in camp today, man. CJ worked on some 11-11. He worked in some. I don't think he worked too much with the starters. Um, Walker Little, man. Oh my God, Walker Little. We told y'all here, man. Like I say, that boy K, he say he had Walker Little in the mock draft that we did about before the draft, and I just remember his highlights, man, before he got hurt, and I'm like, damn, this kid is nasty. And then the fact that he didn't play, I think he just slid under the radar, man. We won, dog. We won getting him. I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna. I don't know whose job he's gonna take. I prefer him to take Cam Robinson's job because I think he's going to be a better left tackle than a right tackle. But they may move Juwan somewhere. I don't know. It's Walker Little probably deserves. We'll see it live when everything's flying for real. But Walker Little probably deserves to start on this team. He's probably already the best edge lineman on the team. Definitely the best tackle. Probably outside of Brandon Linder, he's the best offensive lineman on this team. And whoever the biggest, nastiest, best motherfucker on the team is, I need him on that left side, and that's his offense. Him in the center, that's their offensive line, and they need to set the tone, and they need to be running that shit how they want to run the ball. So, whew, it's gonna be tough, man. Dewan Smoot was getting overpowered by Walker Little. What else we had today? Colin Johnson had a really good day at camp today. I seen him breaking ankles, mossing people. Oh man. Well, other than that, I mean, it was kind of eventful. It wasn't that eventful from Sunday to now. Like I said, it's mostly CJ Henderson, man. Everybody's up in arms about CJ Henderson, man. I'm over talking about CJ Henderson. I think Kay said it earlier, man. The CJ we need to be focusing right now is Colin Johnson. Like I said, he's having a really good camp. Ben Barch didn't. Yeah, no, Ben Barch is having a really good camp. I don't think Jawan Taylor can take Can's job. I don't know how good of in the. I wouldn't mind him being right guard because of his size. But AJ Can is really, 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 really good in run to me. He doesn't get blown up off the ball. He moves the power. His pass pro isn't 100% the best, but I think it's good enough if the right tackle is handling his job. He's never played with a right tackle who can really do their job, so sometimes it kind of looks like it's kind of hard to tell, is it the guard or is it the tackle's fault something happened, but it's the line's fault because of communication or just missteps or not taking just technique stuff, not being where it's supposed to be at a certain point in the play. But yeah, Ben Barch though is having a good camp. He's not really losing 1-on-ones. He just looks bigger, stronger. Those goddamn Gatorade, peanut butter, banana, and oatmeal fucking smoothie power drinks he drinks is fucking working out right now because he looks like he's ready to fuck some shit up. And I think he'll be the ultimate replacement for Andrew Norwell. He'll move over to left guard, I think. And you have Walker Little and Ben Barch on the left side. And I think that's the direction they're gonna go. If we can, we'll see. Like I said, I like AJ Can. But remember, Jawan's a first round pick or he's a second round. One of those. Jawan's an early round pick too. So they gotta see, and I feel comfortable. Damn, I don't know, because I don't want him, if Walker Little's on the field, I don't want him playing right tackle. I mean, I think he'll do more than fine, but the thing I'm going to be upset about is the left tackle. That's what I'm going to be upset about. I need that blind side protected. I can't have if he's supposed to be a Tony Baselli type. I don't need him on the other side. I need him on the other side. I mean, I don't want it to be a Mark Brunell situation where the best lineman is blocking the side that he can see, which is crazy. I need to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why that's the biggest thing with that I have against Tony Baselli. Mark Brunell was a left-handed quarterback, and Tony Baselli was a left tackle. Like, yeah, he's good, but you're supposed to. Your job is to protect the quarterback. It's a lot easier when the quarterback can see what you're doing and how you're handling your man. It's a lot harder when they always talk about protect the blind side, protect the blind side. That's the most important thing is protecting the blind side. Well, the blind side for a left-handed quarterback is the right side. So your right tackle is protecting your blind side. Leon seriously had to be super nasty, super physical because they knew people weren't even trying to send their best pass rushers at Tony Baselli. So now Leon gotta fucking do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not no easy task, man. Protecting a left-handed court, everything's unorthodox. So I always like to give shout out to Leon seriously because to me, during that run, he's just a little bit more important to the passing game than a left tackle with a left-handed quarterback. Hamilton pretty much can beat our whole line, old line one-on-ones. Yeah, he's a fucking mountain. Like, oh my God, Devon Hamilton, he's having a good camp too. He's a big boy. He can get low. He just manhandle people, man. He can man. Oh, that shit gets crazy out there. I like Devon Hamilton. I think the D line, that rotation at D line is going to be pretty good. I mean, they got big young bodies. If him and Malcolm Brown can play well off each other, I don't know how they. I guess we'll see if they run starters on Saturday, and we'll be able to see if how that D line looks and how that 3-4 looks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see. I think he. I don't know if he'll start because they brought in guys, veterans, but he'll get some of that rotation in. He'll work his way into getting a lot more PT this year. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, nothing else, man. Like I said, we did a show Sunday. Um, During the scrimmage, we tried to get the. There's footage now of some of the scrimmage. I'm gonna share that in the group a little bit later when I get off here. I'm gonna share that in there. Actually, somebody already did share some of the scrimmage in there. So if y'all get a chance, check that out. Da Brackenridge shared a link in there earlier. Um, and actually some of the scrimmage on Sunday. So if you're still looking for any kind of video or any kind of stuff from scrimmage, definitely go check out the link that's posted in the Minute Till podcast Facebook page. But like I said, other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else to talk about, man. Got left being solo on our Tuesday trash talk. So I'm not gonna keep everybody up on a Tuesday night. It's 9:30, but yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of here tonight, man. Everybody, y'all have a good one. Y'all check in with us on Friday because we will be live on Friday, hopefully at 7 o'clock, as we're supposed to be. But but yeah, man, like I said, that wraps it up, man. I ain't got shit else to talk about. Yeah, shout out to Robert, man. Robert, man. You kept me bouncing back and forth with you, man. Kept the conversation flowing, man. I got a bandit on my co-host, man. He's talking about a tornado. Like, how can a tornado deviate you from doing a podcast? That is crazy, man. Man, you gotta tough it out, man. If you just gotta tough it out, man. You're supposed to have perfect coverage, man. A tornado is no excuse not to have 5G, 5 bars of 5G LTE. Well, but yeah, man, we're gonna be out, man. Y'all have a good evening.